All right, before we officially step into the medium level questions, I have one more easy homework question for you. This will test how well you have understood joins so far. The operation teams suspect we have stock that is not moving. Your task is to identify the products that have never been ordered so far. And here is the condition. You must solve this by using a left join. I won't give the answer here. You try it on your own first. That's your homework. I will provide the source code after completing the project. All right, let's move to our very first medium level question. Well, so finance is analyzing trends. Provide a report that shows the monthly sales revenue for the last 6 months. Okay, so we want the total sales revenue grouped month by month, but only for the last 6 months. Let's look at the schema to understand which tables we are gonna need for that query. Alright, so we need three tables for that query. First is orders table, second order details table, and third products table. From orders table, we need order data for the last 6 months. Well, from order details table, we need quantity of each item ordered. Lastly, from products table, we need a product price. To calculate revenue, we'll multiply quantity with price. We also need to join all these three tables. So for that, we are gonna join orders table with order details table using order ID. Additionally, we'll join order details table with products table using products ID. Joins will help us to calculate revenue for each month in the last 6 month period. So let's start writing the query. We are going to start with select statement. As you know, in the first column, we need month. And for that, we'll use order date column from orders table. Also, order date is a date column. So we have to get month from it. For that, we are going to use date trunc function in Postgres SQL. This function cuts the full date down to the start of the month. This will help us group sales by month, not by in each individual day. This function has two parts. In the first part or in the first parameter, we have to pass the unit like month, day, or year. And in the second, we have to pass the order data. Let's write it. Date trunc. In the first parameter, as you know, we need to pass the unit month in double quotes. So double quotes and month. In the second parameter, as you know, we need to pass the date column order data from orders table. This way we can get a month from this order date column. So in orders table, this is the order dates column from which we will extract the month. So let's pass order data o.order data. O is alias or short name for the orders table. This will makes our query cleaner. Let's name the first column as month. In the second column, as you know, we need revenue for each month in the last 6 months period. So for that, we are going to use sum function, and inside sum function, we'll multiply quantity with price. The sum function will ensure that we get total revenue for each individual month. So sum order details dot quantity from order details table. This is the quantity, right? od.quantity. Od is a short name for order details table. Multiply by price from products table. This will give us total revenue. Product.price. Sorry, it's price. Let's name it as total revenue. We are selecting it from orders table. So we are going to write as from orders. Alias O. You already know we need to join all these three tables using their common columns. So for that, first we are going to join orders table with order details table. Order details OD as alias on orders.order ID should be equal to order details.order ID. So order ID should be equal to order details.order ID. And for the second joiner, we are again joining order details table with products table for the price column, right? We need price column. We are going to use product ID. This is the common column, and both tables are connected using this column. So join products P on order details OD dot product ID should be equal to products.product ID. Now we have successfully joined all these three tables. These joins will help us to get total revenue for each month. Next, we'll group it by month because we want total revenue for each month. Also, if you are using aggregate function, you need to use group by. Let's run this part to see what it returns. Now you can see it returned month as the first day of the month with timestamp, right? And their total revenue. But we need months from the last 6 months period and for also from current year. Let's first convert the data type of month column from timestamp to date. For that, we are gonna typecast it into date column. So 2 colon and date column, that's it, and it will be converted. Now you can see it's converted into date column. Next, let's move to the best part to select months from the last 6 months period. So for that, we are going to use where clause. In the condition, we'll write that the order data should be greater than go back 6 months before from that data. Today, the date is 29 September 2025. 6 months before would be 29 March 2025. You can also use the exact data, but we are going to do it dynamically, not statically. So let's write the condition now. Where orders.order data should be greater than equal to 6 months before. We are going to subtract 6 months from the current data. So there is a keyword in PostgreSQL current data. This will give us the current data, and then we'll minus it from the last 6 months period. So the order date should be greater than from current data minus interval, and in double quotes we'll write as 6 months. 6 months. This where clause will ensure that we only get the data from the last 6 months period. Let's run the query to see its output. Now you can see the data is from the last 6 months and their total revenue. But the order is not in ascending order, so we will give it an order. Order by month in ascending. By default, it's ascending. Let's run it. Now you can see it gives us the month and their total revenue. The order of the months are in ascending order, also their total revenue. And that's it. This query gives finance a neat month by month sales revenue for the past 6 months, ready to analyze trends. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe the channel. See you in the next one.